Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quee. If you are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, for today's mukbang, we are eating, I got a green chicken wrap. I got some queso, and then I just got some chips on the side. I'm drinking water today. So y'all, we do have a story time. If you do like story times, please stick around for that. We're gonna go ahead and say our grace and get started. Amen. Amen. Y'all, I'm excited for this because your girl is hungry, okay? I haven't ate all day. Is my light too dim? I don't know. But anyway, y'all, so I made this chicken wrap. I have the link to the recipe down below. I looked up chicken wraps. I want to start eating a little healthier, so I looked up chicken wraps, and this was the first thing that came up. But she used, just the regular tortillas, whatever you call them. But she used the regular one, so I decided to just use this, the spinach one. Ooh. So yeah, y'all, how y'all doing? Let me know. Happy Friday, y'all. It's 2 days away from Christmas. Y'all ready for Christmas? It tastes so good. Let's try this wrap. Can y'all see it? Here's how the wrap look. So it's like a yogurt based it's like a yogurt based sauce that you make, and everybody in the comments said it was so good. So let's try. That is good. And I put like a I did my own little twist to my sauce. I put like some 2 times spicy sauce in mine, cause I know I like spicy. That's good. All right, y'all. Story time. Now this story right here, crazy. Okay. So there was a girl named Misty. Misty was a smart girl. She got A's in school. She didn't go out much. Her family said she was the first person in their family to go to college. In college, she didn't like to party like the rest of her friends. It was all about school and work for Misty. So one night her friends asked her, like, girl, come on, let's go out. Never go out. All you do is work and study. So they like, come on, let's go out. So she decided to go this time. They got all cute. They went out, went to this little bar. Misty see this tall black man checking her out across the room. So she said he was fine. He was dressed to a T. He had that swag that she liked. So she said she was feeling him too. So they started talking. Everything was normal. It seemed like they had knew each other for a long time. So his name was Thomas. Misty and Thomas hit it off. Mm. Mm. This is good, y'all. Mm. Mm. This was Misty's first boyfriend. She had never been in a relationship before. But Thomas was the affectionate type. He would always shower her with gifts. He was all on her. Her family loved him. 3 months in, they found him a place together. Everything is going good. Fast forward 2 to 3 years later. Thomas works he was working as a security guard, but he wasn't making that much money. But Misty said he still, supplied her with gifts. He still held up his bargain of the bills. He was still managing to make everything happen, even though he wasn't making that much money. So he ended up losing his job. That's when Missy started to see another side of him, girl. Yeah, I'm hungry today. I'm smashing this food. So Missy said he wasn't as affectionate as he was. The gift stopped. He was becoming more controlling. He didn't want Missy to go nowhere. Even if she would go to wanted to go to a family outing, he would tell her no. It's dangerous out there. You don't need to go out there. You're going to get hurt. But since Misty was head over heels over him, she didn't really think nothing of it. She just stayed at home. She didn't really communicate with her mom that much, which her mom knew something was up because Misty was always the family type. They was always family oriented as they were growing up. They always kept in touch with each other. So her mom suspected something was going on, but Misty wasn't telling her. No peppers, huh? So one day, Misty get this project with the guy friend. Well, he wasn't even her friend. He was just a classmate. They had to partner up with the project. So of course, Misty traded numbers with the guy so they can talk about their project. He saw that she was communicating with him. It wasn't about anything but the project, but he got mad. He got upset, heated up, and he hit her. This was his first time hitting her. She said she wanted to leave, but she said she was so far in, she really didn't know how, and she was, picturing her life without him, and she didn't like the way it looked, so she stayed. She also got a call from a woman saying that, she was the girlfriend, and she ended up getting a fight with this girl. The girl beat her up real bad. Her mom said Misty wasn't the type to fight, so something was going on. But of course, she still stayed. Thomas talked her into, staying. He's saying, she just this delusional girl that's been wanting to talk to me for a long time, and I would never talk to her, so don't even listen to her. So, of course, Misty listened to him. No. It's not here. Good. So even though he didn't have no job, Missy said he was still, you know, it seemed like he had more money now since he didn't have a job. She said she didn't know what he did. He didn't have a job, but he came with this like overflow of money. And she didn't really know where it came from. And she said she wasn't, you know, bothered with asking him. But his mom did ask her. Her mom asked him, you know, where would you get his money from? And he said he would like sell car parts or something that he would buy online, Craigslist or something like that. He came up with some lie. Misty said she would see, you know, different car parts around the house. She didn't know where they came from. They would just be in the garage. She didn't ask no questions, but so he finally, after the situation with the girl, he finally asked her, do she want to go into business with him? He got this drug business going on. She would be the one who weigh out the stuff for him, deliver it, sell it, whatever she need to do. She need to be there. So of course she agreed. She ended up dropping out of school, y'all. She ended up dropping out of school. She was in school for criminology because I told her she was really, really smart. She made straight A's in school, and she was going to be a paralegal or something. So she was in school for criminology. So she ended up dropping out of school because she came so infatuated with helping him with his business. So he taught her how to break this stuff down. People would call her phone to get the drugs. He would rob people and sell whatever he would rob somebody for. He would sell it on like Craigslist. So now she in business with him. Doing all this illegal stuff. So the neighborhood becomes very scared because they like, are these robberies going on? What's going on? So he ended up stealing like some rims or something from somebody's house, and they had like surveillance tape of him. They end up finding the address or whatever where they stayed. So they end up going to the house trying to act like an undercover. They was undercover at the time trying to act like they was trying to buy the rims because they end up putting the rims on Craigslist that they had stolen. So they get to the house and they see this woman open the door, which is Misty. So they acting like they buying the rims. He give her the money, and then he finally show her, you know, his badge because he undercover. So they arrest her. They asking her, you know, who this stuff is. She said it's hers. She didn't say nothing about Tommy's, that it was Tommy's stuff. So she ended up taking the fault for him. They searched the house. Of course, they found all the drugs, all the stolen goods that they had robbed people for, rims, everything. She said it all was hers. So the police is like, you know, this your last time to confess if this stuff is yours because you're gonna go down for it. So she like, yeah, it's mine. Take me on down to the station. So they took her down to the station, interviewed her. She's still saying all this stuff is hers, even though they still see a guy in the surveillance tape. They check her record. Her record is squeaky clean. She never been in trouble before. But they also learned that she have a boyfriend, which is Thomas. His background said another thing. He been arrested multiple times on assault charges, everything. He had a long rap sheet. So, and at the time that she was being interrogated, he was also being arrested in another county for assaulting another person or something. So Misty still being a ride or die saying all this is mine. Even though she knew the consequence, they told her how long, you know, what was gonna happen to her if all this stuff is hers. She still said it was hers. That was her way of saying, trying to prove to him that she loved him, y'all. Girl, ain't that much love in the world. So they kept her in jail like overnight. The next morning, an anonymous person come in. They didn't tell who it was, but they said it was an anonymous person. But the person came in saying that Misty was not this type of person to do these things. Thomas has been manipulating her to say things that she don't really mean or do things that she don't usually do. And you know, but the police saying they can't do nothing about it. If she confessed to it, they have to charge her with it. Misty ended up going to court and getting, I think she got like a year and a half in jail. Yep, she got like a year and a half in jail. She still didn't say that it was Thomas things. He ended up just serving his time for the assault on a different charge. But he didn't serve no time for this particular case. But it didn't end there. Thomas did his little, I think he had like a couple months for assault. Once he got out, y'all. Wow. She was still serving her time. He got out. And he still chose that same life. Like, he didn't stop doing what he was doing and say, okay, this girl took the route for me. Let me get out and try to do better. He got out and still was doing the same thing. So he ended up getting murdered. He ended up getting killed trying to rob somebody, y'all, while she was still, you know, serving the sentence that she got for, you know, taking the route for everything. He still ended up getting murdered. So she ended up getting out, changing her life around. She got back in school. She finished school, got her master's degree. She became a paralegal. And she's doing pretty well now, y'all. Actually, she was up there talking on the story because she, you know, was able to tell her story because she's no longer in jail. She got out in like 2017, I think. She still ended up finishing what she started because she was a smart girl. No, this is good. I got this queso from Kroger. This is my first time trying it. It's good. All I did was warm it up and put some chips with it. It's so good. Y'all, it's literally 19 degrees there. 19. And I think it's supposed to get down to like 12 degrees everywhere. Well, I know in North Carolina, where I'm from, my mama said it's supposed to get down to like 9 degrees. Girl, it's cold. I'm in the house for today. In the house. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna put this down below, y'all. This was so good. If you want to try like a healthier option, this is so good. Like, so good. I'm gonna have the link to the recipe down below. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you like, go ahead and subscribe, please. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my vlog channel, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.